Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. It is November the 10th. Oh my goodness. It's November the 10th. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd get up and do this review. Okay, so this is the recap for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 2, Throuble in Paradise. So Throuble in Paradise, the ladies are still in St. Thomas. And before I start, before I go into the episode, let me just do this. Tish, everybody fussing about your hair. I don't think it look that. I think it look alright on you. It don't look that bad. Look like you might have. I don't know. Don't look bad to me, but you look bad. This your first season, girl. You is lying your ass. You look terrible. I thought they ate Katie ass up over there on the Real Housewives of OC at the reunion part one. They's eating your ass. You stuttering over your words. You lying. I ain't been to the house. I ain't never been to the house. I ain't never met Martell. I met Martell once. We ain't never do nothing. It never went that far. What the fuck does went that far mean? Does that mean you kissed and you didn't have intercourse? What the fuck does that mean? That's crazy to me. It didn't go that far. I never say that. If I'm just going to somebody's house, I don't never say I went over there, but it didn't go that far. I don't say that. I was like, because I've been to a man's house. You was over there? Yeah, I went over there. What y'all do? Watch TV. We was training. And then we later on, when the men talked, wasn't no training. Ah, girl. So anyway, let me get off of that. Let me start because I'm spending almost 2 minutes talking about nothing. So anyway, listen. The ladies are still on the island and they having their dinner and they talking about that millimeter shit that's they're picking up where Stormy tell them that she got arrested behind the millimeter and Mel just looking at her, Mel don't say nothing. So they show Destiny in the confessional. She's like, damn, your friend just told you that somebody got her, one of your followers got her arrested. You don't even show no empathy. You don't say sorry. You don't say nothing. Mel is, Destiny had the right word. She stone faced as a motherfucker. She ain't even moving. So anyway, Letitia said, wow, she ain't answer you, Stormy. When you ask her, did she support that or whatever? And when Mel didn't answer, Letitia in her confession, she said she answered you, girl. She sure did. She said nothing. And I kind of side with her. She don't say nothing. So, Chanita power crowd. I was waiting for her to say something. What you want her to do? You got locked up. The lady came to your place and did all this shit. What you want Mel to do? She was like, I just want to know, what do she stand for that? And she was like, and Shanita's like, what you want her to do? What you mean if she don't stand for that? So anyway, she said she ain't saying. She said I want to hear from her. And Shanita said I'm telling Mel to be quiet, huh? And she doing it? I don't this I don't know this show. I don't get it. And she ain't saying nothing, but I swear I can remember her a couple of times with the dude she was fucking with that she met in the island, some millionaire, billionaire, the millimeters or somebody text him at his job or his email or his DM, whatever. Somebody did something. And she said her friend who was hiding off camera said y'all need to leave that man alone. Like she was heckling the millimeters. She said, they don't like me. This, that, and other thing. Mel was just laughing. Ah. And then whenever she got in trouble with that comment, when shit went bad with her and that content creator named Anthony Lofties or whoever. Anthony Lofties, they know whoever, that's his name. Anthony Lofties. They was hanging out and she was telling her people about him and they went over there. I think he got like 10,000 followers or something that evening or in that week or something from him hooking up with her. And somewhere some shit went wrong. And I just remember her saying something like activating. It wasn't activated to go join. I think it was activated to leave. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think. That's what I think. So anyway, so Kimmy and Mel get into it a little bit because Kimmy's like, well, however, you should at least go on record that this is not. Why does she talk to them like that? Something that you don't approve of. That this is no, said I ain't got to do shit. I was like, oh okay. And then the confessional with that ugly ass purple shit on. Ooh, I'm so glad she took that off. Cause after we see this purple shit, she wear this like silver looking, like strapless dress with a hand and bob. Look much better. Anyway, she says, Kimmy was like, it's kind of fueling the fire. So I ain't gotta do shit. And Mel in her confessional with that purple shit on, she was like, when something is wrong, there's no way you will come to my business and take me out of my business acumen or out of myself. That's why they have 911 to handle that. I would just call 911 and be like, I have an issue. Um, just y'all, you get arrested for the way you handle your business. We're supposed to be $1 million group of professionals, but seems like none of y'all know how to handle y'all business. Um, she said, Stormy is delusional, and it was like they blame Mel. She said she's delusional, and as usual, they want to blame Mel for everything. So anyway, the ladies are relaxing by the pool. It's Kimmy and it's Kimmy. It's two things going on at one time. On one side of the house is Kimmy and Letitia. They in the pool, and what's her name? Mel walk out there. She's like, it's water cold out. And they said, no, it's real nice. And she get in there, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I'm like, girl, just get your ass in the water, please. And I said, did they be laughing about her tail. Well, they be making fun of her booty, boy. That's some content creators. So I don't know who this cameraman was. She might have been doing some squats or something because she got a little bump back there. But they was all up in her ass with the camera. I was like, can y'all get out of her ass, please? So anyway, back in on the other side of the house is Lioness, Tish, Destiny, and Stormy. I don't remember seeing Nell, and I don't remember Chanita and Nell. I didn't see them in these scenes. So anyway, they leaving, and the reason why they leaving early is because Stormy and Trisha leaving early because they got kids shit. Somebody got their first T-ball game. That's Stormy, her Stormy little boy, and daughter got a dance or something in her dance company, and she don't want to miss it. It was her last one for the season or some shit. So they got kids shit, so they going back home. So anyway, on the other side of town, back in Old Huntsville, the men are going to an archery field. I said, they always doing some old whack shit. And then why you got all them jackets on and shit to do archery and all buttoned up? Don't you got to be like free with some sweats? I mean, only ones kind of look like they're halfway dressed appropriately is Moses, and he ain't shooting shit. Moses finds a motherfucker, but he is sidebar. What the fuck? Do he got snuff in his mouth? Moses, this is me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all I was gonna tell you, nah. So anyway, it's Martell, Marceau, Chris, Corey, Moses, and Ken. And I put Martell trying to talk to Moses, but he just mumbling. So he asked him about the house, and he said his house was too small. Y'all acclimating, y'all getting in here, what y'all doing? So he mumbled, say, yeah, we getting in here. We gonna get on up in here. Yeah, we looked at one other house, but your house was too small. So then Martell said, well, if I got something I could build, because I got this builder's license. Then as he saying that lie in that man's face, well, I mean, I guess it is a lie, because he know how to build houses, but he ain't supposed to because he ain't got no license, last I heard. And the confessional, though, he said, if Destiny tell me not to sell him no house, I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm gonna have to just walk away from that. It seems like you ain't gonna have to do that because I'm sure they're gonna buy shit from you. Because before I tell, he in jail, Moses, in a whole nother state. Out, Is it? Yeah, I think he in a whole nother state in jail for some whole bunch of shit too. Well, mainly he violated his probation being in Alabama. And I put down here, he said a whole bunch of shit, but I don't understand him. So they started talking to him about this fucking timeline. And he's like, I hadn't seen that's about 8, 9 months. He was like 8, 9 months. And I said, and he's like, oh, okay. So they start talking about somebody said all our ladies on the trip. Now, this what I don't get. That's what I'm saying. So bunch of bull. They so fake with each other. When the men talk about the women being on the trip, the women was talking shit. My room looked like a dorm room. My wife like her room. But you sit there in front of this woman's face. Oh, the trip is so great. Oh, it's working out so perfect. I understand. Once, as long as y'all been there, once y'all got over that room shit the first day, shit nobody ever heard nothing about the room. Nothing. No more about the room to me. If y'all was good with it, so y'all call y'all husbands and complain. I'm just shit. So anyway, it was like, yeah. Moses said, yeah. He mixed up. He was supposed to say Sunday, but he said Destiny. Damn, even that name is in the same syllable shit. Destiny, Sunny. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, let me get back to my shit. What I was talking about. So, I got Moses' name right here. Oh, um, they was talking. He was saying something, but they said and he mixed up the name. He said, "Oh, I meant to say," and they said, "Don't mix them up, man." And everybody started laughing because they was clowning. You know how men do when they clown. And they was saying something about side piece of Moses said, "You know who my side piece gonna be?" He said something about Destiny still loving him and shit. They was just laughing. They was clowning. They was just being stupid ass men. So they asked how both of the women wound up going on the trip, and Moses said that it was Mel that invited that Sunday. So all of a sudden, somebody bring up Martell, and Ken say that Tish is good on too. So they started talking. They want to know about this story. So they was like, yeah. They was like, the story don't sound right. I said, y'all trained? And Martell said, don't no woman train me. He said, I slid in her DMs and he said don't no woman train him, so I can't imagine him asking her about training if he said he ain't gonna let no woman train him, not unless that's what he told her to get her to the house. But she went to the house and he said, so anyway, Ken trying to listen, but it's just too many. Only person ain't that's fucking listening, taking it all in is Corey. Cause you don't even know Corey like Lauren. Cause I forgot Lauren on the phone. She's still on the trip too. And it is so weird to see her. Okay, I gotta get back to the. That's when I get to the catamaran. Let me stay with the men. So anyway, Corey just sit up there and listen. So it come out somebody mouth. They was like, "So what's the deal, yo?" And Kim was like, "She ain't nothing. Wasn't nothing. It's just it wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying?" She went over there. They didn't train, or she said they trained. I don't know, kid. You need to talk to her. And then Martell said, "So anyway, the way they was playing is like Martell." I think Martell in his head the way that the men was talking about how no, because Martell said ain't nothing go on, right? But the way they was playing, it was like Martell wanted something to go on, and it and maybe Trish ain't let that shit happen for him, so he getting a little bit agitated when he say, "Oh wait a minute, hold up, man. I'm Martell." He ain't said it, but I'm Martell the man. If I wanted to pull that bitch and smack that and be clapping cheeks, I man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all know who I am. Don't play. And he said, I tell you the truth. She, back then she ain't no, she didn't look as good as she did then. Some shit she said, but if I was Ken, I at least would say, dude, watch your mouth. I'm standing here. I wouldn't have let that shit slide. I wouldn't have fought him about it, but I'd be like, dude, don't disrespect her. So anyway, Kim was like, ain't nothing happening. I want to stop talking about it. So of course Marcel, he just keep clowning. And then Marcel confessional, he said, listen, You got a motherfucker trying to tell me the story who wasn't even there. The only person that was there that's in this group is Martell. So I'm gonna take what Martell say. But I believe Martell, he ain't say that, but I believe Martell and her did something. Cause why would she say, I don't never do that. If I visit a man and my girlfriend's asking me questions, I say, it ain't get that far. Hmm? We ain't asked you about none of that. We didn't get that far. Well, where the fuck did you get to? If not, what is far? Because that far to me y'all was doing some something, some touching or some something, and and you just ain't do the do because of whatever reason. So anyway, Ken said, I ain't gonna sweat it. And while he talking though, Ken ain't laughing at all. And then Ken just try to cut it off and say, I ain't gonna sweat it because that was way before me and she mine now. And that's that. And Marcel said, yeah, I could get it, but I didn't. So anyway, when Trish at the table with them, she looking mad. No, he said she didn't look that bad. She didn't look as bad as she do now. And like Marcel said, he wasn't there. And Martel said, it ain't none of y'all business anyway. Why the fuck is y'all asking? So Courtney said, ain't no way it could have been me, but I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, cause I'm gonna pick up my car. And my wife making so much money now, I ain't coming back to this stupid ass shit ever, 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 never again. So anyway, Marcel said he believed whatever Martel say, cause that woman Trish, she'll tell you anything, cause she lying her ass off. So Ken said, I want to know what talks to Marceau and say, I want to know what Marquez said to you. And he said, yeah, he had worked with me at the movie theater. He was 19. He told me he was married, and I was like, that nigga ain't married, but he was really married. I thought he was bullshitting me. So Ken said, yeah, it's just one of them stories where he ain't want her, but he don't want nobody else to have her yet. So Ken said, yeah, he said that he didn't leave his wife. I mean, he left his wife, he didn't leave his kids, and they both of them agreed that that shit don't work that way. When you leave her, you leave them. When you don't live there no more, you left everybody. So, we find out that Ken let it slip that he been with a married woman before Trish. So Martell said he's just a professional sidekick, and Martell and Trish is both lying. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. So Maurice turned to Ken and the guys, and he said, "Listen, I ain't trying to fuck with you. No, it's been 5 years since this been going on. I'm sorry, that's my drink and my ice. It's been 5 years since you've been dating her and shit." And he's like, "If somebody really love you." And they love you like they say they do, they take your hand and they walk off with you in the sunset and shit. They don't try to stay back there and hold on here too. So that's that seem crazy. So Karen just was like, I guess he feel like he understand Trish. She better than me because she lie her ass off. Actually, all of them lie on the show, even Mel. And when she said at that table and told them bitches that she wasn't mad about that shit, she mad. I don't know. I can't say she loved Martell. I just say she's still stinging from her marriage. And my daughter told me one time before, she said, if you stay married for a long, the amount you stay married to somebody, it takes half, the longer you stay married to somebody, it takes half that time for you to get them drained out of your life. And I believe that because she going on like 5, 6 years now, and they was married for like 14 or 15. She got 1.5 years, and she should be, when somebody say something to them, her face will look like that shit she translated to us. I don't care one way or the next. But your face look like you care. So anyway, and how you can tell you care because the next morning you wake up, you dogged it and you find out Trish left, girl, you dogged the fuck out of her. And you happy that you doing it too. So anyway, let me get back to I did the archery field. Okay, this is the page right here. This one. Okay, so I said I'm glad Mel took off that purple dress and that silver one look much better. I don't like that costumey Star Trek looking shit. That's not my style. So anyway, it's the next day. It's the next day I told y'all. And she told me she got a surprise for them. They're going on a catamaran. You know, you got vacation and the man way. And then ladies come out. What's her name? Destiny, that whole little ensemble. Bam. Best looking one is out the group. Yeah. Yeah. Best looking outfit out the group. So I got the page wrong. Oh, here we go. So Mel, they start talking about how what you call him, no no Tish, Letitia bring it up. I'm a little confused about this thing with you and Martell. And Tish starts stumbling over everything, the Martell issue. Now, okay, so she lied. So she lied because he lied because she didn't know what was going on. He lied because she was lying. Both of them fucking lying. They slept together. There you go. So we see Mel say, I don't care either way, whatever, whatever, because she was being real quiet at the table. And Destiny said, Mel lying. She mad as hell. She like she want to just take a spit on the floor or something. Just be like, girl, bye. That's what she want to do. So, while they sending it the tape. So anyway, it's the next day because everybody all dressed up and shit. I mean, they going later on. They're going on this catamaran. So the ladies discuss the trip and how they feel about getting home to their kids. And it ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody really saying nothing. Then what's her name? Destiny. Somebody tell no in the pool. Before they is it before or after? I don't know. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the pool because when stay in the pool, when I divided them up and they in the pool, I told you that the ladies on this side, two of them was going home. Mel, Lakeisha and Kimmy was in the pool together, and Mel came over there. That's when I said she used to come. And then she was like, they was like, so and so no went home. They went home. They didn't even say bye. They was like, what? And she was like, I know. I mean, the people that ride for me or whatever, they would have been here, but they didn't even say goodbye. And it's my trip, and I thought I liked Trish, but I found out a lot of stuff insightful. She's a liar, and I think she left even worse because she left with Stormy. Y'all know Mel, man. When she get on somebody thing, and she said at the table that she cool, but you could tell with this, it's a Scorpio sting or some shit. She said, I know she said it on the boat. So anyway, well, she said, I don't know what the fuck she said, but she said, it's a Scorpio sting, and you right, you is not, you could be nasty when you want to be. So and that's what I'm saying. You ain't honest with your feelings either. I just when some neighbors at the table saying the shit about Trish, she was like, I just was ready to go. I didn't want to talk about this anymore. Some kind of shit she was saying. So anyway, when they was in the pool talking to Mel about Tish, Kimmy was like, however, it wasn't just business, it was flirting too, as I recall. And she said, yeah, Mel, yeah, she didn't come off of me, right? So Mel asked him in the pool, when she was doing her shit, who was y'all for? And they was like, we was trying to figure out what was what. We was trying to do the timelines. Because Mel was like, well, when she was talking that shit, who was y'all for? Why the fuck do you care who she for if you don't care about Martell? You think I care what my ex-husband do? I did when I still wanted to be with that motherfucker, but as soon as that shit ran out of me, I was cool with it. I was like, man, he do whatever. Yeah. Damn me, I ain't little, you ain't a little bit curious about shit, but not to the level where I'm gonna be mad at somebody for training him or fucking him or, whatever. So anyway, is it still there? Yeah, they still at the table. So what else happened? It was Nell that started it because Nell said, no, they was on God. They wasn't on that. I keep missing. I saw this episode like twice. So I'm missing up my shit, even though I got notes. So Mel talked about Trish not liking Sonny, and that mess at the dinner table. She said she was so adamant. Sometimes y'all girl code, sometimes y'all not. Cause see, Mel was thinking when she was at the table, when Trish was at the table jumping in Sonny's ass about marrying Moses and her and Destiny as friends. I think Mel thought that Tish was kind of riding with her, but when it come out this way, she was like, oh, she was just faking. So Mel said she ain't taking applications. She need to keep her circle small. That's why she don't mess with certain folks. And the folks that's gone is the folks that should be gone. And she said, I feel just like how Chanita said, she should not, Tish should not throw stones at a glass house when she live in one herself. Mm, Tell me where they going on the boat now. They're on the boat. She asked all of them, oh, they're on the boat. And she said she told them that two of the girls was left or whatever. And she said they ain't got no home training. So they started talking about Trish again. She said, "Girl, I don't trust that Trish girl. She one day she married, she ain't, she did, she that, she ain't with him, she ain't been to the house. She girl, she and then her clarity, she ain't got no clarity." She said, "Girl, Shanita said, girl, she knows she gave him that hot pocket now. I don't really like Shanita, but I believe that too, Shanita. I'm sorry I had to, it don't even feel right siding with her ass because I really don't really care for her." So anyway, Kimmy, however, that comes, oh, that's what Kim said. However, I'm glad that we talked about the Trish thing, but like, however, just wish we would have had the conversation with a smaller group. Then why the fuck did you let your friend bring it up at the table? So anyway, I know it's a TV show. So Mel and her surprise, I guess it's this catamaran shit. So Nell says, Destiny, have you talked to Lucky? And everybody said, Lucky? Who's Lucky? Girl, I'm Nell telling everything, girl. Every time him and her, Lucky is my son Lance. And every time he around him and Destiny, it's something there. They got something going on. And that's real cute or whatever, but he ain't gonna be ready for nothing serious because he just got out of marriage. So if he want to play, he can play with she. They can play together. But what she want to say, he can play with her, but he ain't gonna stick with her. That's what she was gonna say. So Mel, the lady named Lauren is on the goddamn boat. I forgot she was there. She's sitting in between two people. They talking around her. I'm like, God damn, it's Mel, the Lauren girl, and Letitia. I'm just like, and she ain't saying shit. And then when she did say something, she took a word that Destiny said because Mel went around the table and she went around on the boat. Well, she said two things because Mel was trying to get Letitia to say her word, but she couldn't think of nothing. And Lauren said, start over there. And then she started over there, and it came out to be friendship. And Mel said hers was free, and somebody was grateful. And Tish was, somebody said clarity. And um, then they got back to the teacher. She said two words: growthful and maturity. And Mel, with that ugly ass purple shit on, said growthful. And she said, "Is that a word?" And it was. And she said she know that wasn't no word. She made that shit up. She just happy that it was in the Webster, probably. So anyway, they're gonna do some dumb shit, write their words and put them in a bottle and throw them somewhere. And I always wanted to send the message in the bottle. And that's how they used to send letters. There ain't nobody send no letters that way, girl. They send that shit by ravens. People that were sending messages by a boat, them motherfuckers sending letters by a boat. Them motherfuckers was stranded somewhere and they ain't had no other way to do nothing. Couldn't catch no bird. A letter, a bottle, girl, stop. So anyway, they're gonna do that dumb shit later there last night. So I put t-shirts in her confessional with this ugly ass dress on. That whoever made it didn't. First of all, it's flattening out her titties too much. And whoever made the roses, they didn't put enough material on it. Like only got about 4 petals on it. I don't like the dress on her at all, or the fucking eyeshadow. I said, Tisha dressed ugly. Looked like dead roses on the dress. Ha! So that's what they look like to me. So it was something else I had to say too. Wait, where is it at? Oh no, she's so. Then Tisha is real tripping because they like, bitch, read the room. Nell is asking Sonny if she had kids. So Sonny is like, no, we're on an IVF journey. And Mel know that shit fuck with Destiny because even everybody over there, because he knows after she said that, nobody else asked no other question except Mel. And I think Mel did it to be funky with it because she gonna say, and everybody, if you ain't even never done IVF and you as old as me or older, at least 35, you've heard about IVF and you've heard people say how painful it is. So you gotta get shit, stuff shots and shit. This shit you gotta do. Now I don't know nothing about it. I seen the women do the shit on TV, like they put that little needle in their stomach. But I heard it's a very painful procedure. This because they got to scoop out your eggs and shit. And I believe them ovaries is way down in there good. So I can't imagine. Then Mel, so Letitia in the confessional, she's like, "Damn, why read the room, you dummy? Yeah, like read the room." Stormy don't want to talk about her relationship with or without your son in front of Mel. I don't like to talk about my shit in front of enemies or people out ops either. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got something to say. So you fucked up right there, and then you fucked up when you was like, you know, Martell, he's so fine. You know he fine. Go ahead, Mel. Everybody know. And I was like, she annoying. She one of them annoying ass old ladies. I hope I don't become like that. Am I like that, y'all? Am I? Oh, nah, I ain't like her. So anyway, I was like, read the room, bitch. Do you have children? Martell is fine. That was at the table. That wasn't on the boat. Martell is so fine. Don't play. He a whole lot of good looking and all this type of shit. And all the ladies at the table, nobody confirming that shit because you know what? Ain't nobody still looking at him like that. And everybody kind of look at his personality. And sometimes the inside don't match the out. Because your outside to me now look real sweet and demure. You was a firecracker. You something else. You nosy. You don't know how to mind your damn business, and everybody always trying to take something from you. You busy. You say you ain't busy, but you busy. You like to start shit too. So she say all that shit. Oh, Martell is this, and he's so fine, and this and that and another thing. I was like, girl, what are you doing? She irritates me, y'all. I don't know. She just irritates me. So she asked something else too. I don't know. She's just real busy. But I'm glad Mel finally said, "Come on, y'all, let's get from this table," because I think they wanted her to answer something. And she was like, "Man, fuck this." She don't want to talk about Martell, but I think she still like him. But she was mad. She tried to play like she ain't. That's why I don't like people do that. Be honest. You fucking pissed off. No, I don't. I could care either way, girl. You been in your room all night thinking about that bullshit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who should have went home and Chanita with her big old mouth? I don't know. This show. Who tell the truth in this motherfucker? I don't know. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me, and I'm glad that you were. It is Sunday, November the 10th. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I think tomorrow Veterans Day? I think there's gonna be no school. Yeah, school is out. Tomorrow is it's some kind of day tomorrow. Whatever it is, and if God lets you see it, have a good one, because you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 33 minutes and 55 seconds, and I love it. Thanks for being here. Bye now.